Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Woo! All right, I got some things to say. This microphone, hold on. Yep. I got a new shotgun mic. It's a directional mic. Shut up, Shay. Shut up, Shay. Shay, shut up. That's got to be loud. Because I got a new phone. Shay, zip it. Because I needed more storage. And this got the most storage on a phone you can get. This thing right here. So I'll never run out of storage. But when I put my old shotgun mic on it, it was quiet. Like 2 videos ago, when I was editing the video, I realized how quiet it was. I'm like, this blows. So I bought a new mic, and this bastard actually takes batteries, and I can kick it up some decibels, and I got it kicked up, and I'm gonna hopefully not regret that when I go in and edit. But this one did the same thing on this phone in the camera on the iPhone. So I researched, and everybody that I saw said download this app. I can't remember the name of the app. So it's an app for video taping. So, and I just had a little bit of a fit with it because I got a dongle hooked and blah blah blah, and plugging it in, but it's got a meter on it, so you can tell if it's registering audio. It's working now. Why is this making noise? Look at this thing. It's actually humming. Huh? Never heard that before. Yeah. Hope that's normal. But anyway, guys, what a couple long days. My mother had surgery. Seems like a lot of the girls that I care about in my life are down and out. They had surgery. There's 4. My mother, Rachel, Carrie Ann. I know there's another one. Who am I forgetting? Mother, Rachel, Carrie Ann. And my sister. My sister's so strong, you forget sometimes that she had surgery, but holy cow. Speaking of my sister, I got to spend some quality time with her. Not on the best terms because my mother was having surgery. And, but man, spending all this time in the car with her, 2.5 hours each way, and eating lunch together. It was awesome. I love my sister. Hi, Heidi. Love you. An amazing person. But I'm going to bitch about Strong Memorial Hospital in Rochester. They totally blow. They suck. My mother's surgeon, Dr. Rahim, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I butcher names sometimes. But he was amazing. And Dr. Lee, the guy I talked to yesterday, was cool. Her appointment was Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning. We get there right at 10, into the facility, and checked in at 10. And they took us back like 45 minutes later, and they did not have all her records from her other doctor, like her heart doctor and everything. She's 84 years old, guys. They want to make sure that the ticker's working and all that stuff. And thank God my mother's in great health. And after talking to him and explaining to 4 different people, she finally went into surgery, and it took about an hour and a half. They brought us back out, and she was in the recovery room. And everybody in that recovery room is a failure, in my opinion. Unprofessional. They suck. They blow. Everybody there sucks. And I'm going to put some reviews here, but before I do that, I'm going to show you a couple pictures of my mother's room. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, if I didn't press the issue and push things around, my mother would have been she'd still be in the recovery room today. But I'm not going to get into all the details. But her surgery went great. She's home now. She's going to have a better quality of life, and I love my mom. But look at these reviews. But before I do, I'm going to put a couple pictures, short videos I took in her room 5 minutes after somebody went in there to clean. Check it out. absolutely disgusting. The place, you know, all right, come over here. She's got her boundary on. But you can't find good help. But I'm going to tell you right now, after I bitched because she couldn't get a bed. She laid in that goddamn recovery room for way too long. And I pitched a fit. And I got in an argument with a tech. I asked him, because I thought he was one of the guys that was going to take her up to floor 5. And apparently you don't ask questions to people that's not my job. And he got real rude with me. And turns out one of the nurses at that desk, I think they're boyfriend and girlfriend, because she come to his defense with the nursing manager and another doctor at my mother's bedside because I demanded that. And it's awful. And when you're in a hospital setting, that's bad enough. But when you got horrible, horrible, horrible... Brittany's in the window. I'm trying to... Come here! Horrible, horrible, horrible situation when you got awful employees in a hospital. But they finally got her room, and then yesterday everything was delayed again because what she had to do, she had throat surgery. Think of she had like a diverticulitis, like that's in the intestine area, but it's the same thing, but it's in your esophagus. It's like a pocket, you know, but it's in your throat, and it happens over time. And when you swallow, things get stuck in that sumbitch. And that's what she had. She couldn't hardly eat. She was choking all the time. And she could have, like, inhaled things into her lungs because of that, too. It could have got real bad. But thanks to my sister Heidi pushing the situation, we finally found a doctor that would go into the throat and fix it, you know, cut it and clip it without having to go from the outside of the neck. But anyway, guys, I digress. Do not go to Strong Memorial in Rochester unless you absolutely have to. That place sucks. Yeah. On to the next topic. What about the border, the southern border? An immigrant from Venezuela that crossed the border in El Paso, Texas in 2022 killed a beautiful young student at Georgia University. Why? Why was he here? He's got a rap sheet a mile long. He's in New York City. And he went to another state, and I can't remember what that was. Ended up in Georgia and ended up killing this beautiful young lady out jogging. Could happen in this neighborhood. It could happen in your neighborhood. It could happen any fucking where. But anyway, look at this scumbag. And then look at how beautiful this young lady was. And think of her family and what a senseless death this was because of the administration that's in the White House right now. Their policies caused this, and I blame them 100%. Look at this. Okay, guys, on to fun things now. We got home Friday from the hospital, and sorry about my camera work. I'm a little shaky today. But I walked in the house, and Heather and Brittany are hanging out, and they had a concert on. Taylor Swift Eras Tour. She put a movie out of her concert. It's 3 hours long. And I dug the shit out of it. And I like her, the same vibe I get from Machine Gun Kelly I get from her. I don't know what for two different reasons, and I don't know what it is, but I'm totally stoked about these two. And Taylor, I'm a Swifty, guys. Sorry. I like her. Watch the Eras Tour. Throw that on your TV. I think it's on, started with a P. Paramount, I think it is. I think it's 20, 25 bucks, something like that. And last night, before I went down to the Good Life, I asked Brittany to throw it on, and I watched all 3 hours. And I totally love it. Watch some of this shit, man. I'm telling you, if you're going to be a Swifty, she's awesome. And I'm like, she's not really singing. She's lip syncing. Dude and dudettes, she's singing. Trust me. I want to walk over by Enchanted Forest, but if I take Dum Dum's boundary collar on, she's going to go over to the Russos and get hollered at. But, all right, guys, I got to promote one thing, and it's for a good cause. The Camden Fire Department. They're having a casino night. Let me look at my notes. February 8th. I think that's a Friday. Did I say casino night? Holy mush brain. Yeah, casino night. At the Grape and Grog, February 8th. 40 bucks gets you in the door, but you get $80 in chips, and I'm sure they're gonna have food and all that stuff. But it goes to a good cause, and you might walk out of there in the black. Who knows? Make some money. I think we're gonna go. Jeff always does a great job down there with food and all that stuff. And if it's going to the Camden Fire Department, I'm gonna give some money. Even if I don't go, I'm going down and give them 40 bucks because it's worth it. I love every bit of it. And I gotta talk about Patrick Mahomes. My boy Channing over here. Shut up, Shay. Thumbnail. I want to know who this guy is. If you can tell me, I come across this video. Oh, there's a baseball. There it is. Get it. There's a baseball right here. Patrick Mahomes, you know that his mannerisms, it's all... Patrick is feminine in a lot of ways, and he's quirky, and that's why he's such a good quarterback, because the way he throws the ball. And he gets out of situations because you don't expect him to move the ball like he does. He'll just throw it at you, or underhand it, or side hand it. But this guy is mimicking Patrick Mahomes, and I don't know who he is, but he crushes it. It's hilarious. Check this out. Who is that? Who is that? He's wearing a helmet. You can't see who it is. He's hiding his identity, and I want to know why. Come on, Shay, let's go over by the pond. I guess I didn't need this big leather coat. I thought I would. Man, that sun's pounding the piss out of me right now. Let's go. Come on, Shay. So, NASCAR, I think, today. I had ESPN on. I just watched ESPN2, and they were talking about the PGA Tour and the, what's the other one from the Arabs? Can't remember. But some of those guys are making like $30 million, and they get all kinds of time off. So, and those Arabs, they got a lot of oil money, you know what I mean? So they can pay these guys. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Hey, man, do your thing. But I'm going to go pick the flavor. This thing is still humming. I wonder if that's the first time I heard this. Listen. I wonder if there's like... I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. I don't know. I'll go and look at the monitor and see if everything... Maybe it's supposed to do that. I have no idea. Squirrel. But, yeah, thanks, Rick, for texting back and forth with me today, too, by the way, this morning. We always make each other laugh. It's awesome. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go in and pick the flavor of the day out. Today, this was like 2 months ago, I think I picked this record. I'm going to do it again today for nostalgic reasons. Hanging out with my sister, talking about old stories when we were kids. My sister told me a crazy-ass effing story that I didn't know. She was almost abducted when she was 13 years old. Some maniac that escaped prison was hanging out in the park, and she was taking her lunch and feeding him, and he ended up showing up at our house. It's a long story, and I'm going to invite her over here, and she can tell it herself. But I'm going to go pick a record that reminds me of my childhood with my brother and my two sisters. And I'm going to love the shit out of it. And I don't know what I'm going to make to eat today. Oh, Heather made chili. But I want a lot of butter. I made pancakes this morning. Chocolate chip. And they were amazing, by the way. Because I'm an amazing chef when it comes to easy shit like that. But anyway, guys, I'm going in. Flavor of the day coming up. I hope you enjoy this Sunday. Enjoy the shit out of it, actually. Go outside. Look at the sky. go outside and enjoy today if you can for at least 5 minutes. Stand on the porch, stand on your sidewalk, and soak up this sun for 5 minutes and enjoy this day. We didn't have much of a weekend, but we still got today. And like I always say, it ain't over yet. Peace!